Most people never learned how to handle money. Not in school. Not at home. Most of them were just thrown into the world and told to figure it out on their own. And the truth is, most of the time, they figured it out wrong. They learned to associate money with stress, with bills, and with a constant feeling of running out of time. But here is the truth. Managing money is not a complicated science. It is not reserved for geniuses or people with math degrees. There are really only 5 rules you need to know. These are the fundamental laws of wealth, and once you understand them and apply them, everything about your future changes. Hi, this is Mops, and today I want to share the 5 fundamental rules of personal finance. These are the rules that most people either learn far too late in life, or they never learn them at all. These are not complicated investment strategies or high-risk gambles. They are simple, foundational habits. If you apply even one of them starting today, your financial life will look completely different 1 year from now. If you apply all 5, you are building a fortress that nothing can take away from you. Rule number 1 is the foundation of everything, and it sounds almost too simple to be true. Spend less than you earn. Even though it sounds obvious, most people break this rule every single month. We live in a society that encourages us to spend money we haven't earned, yet to buy things we don't need to impress people we don't even like. But the math of wealth is cold and unforgiving. If you earn $1,000, your total spending must stay below $1,000. Every month, without exception. The moment you spend more than you earn, you are moving backwards. You are digging a hole that gets deeper every day. No investment, no side income, and no lucky opportunity can fix a fundamental habit of overspending. Control does not start with your bank account. It starts with your decisions. Rule number 2 is a rule you might have heard before, but very few people actually master it. You must pay yourself first. Think about how most people handle their paycheck. They receive their money, and they immediately begin paying everyone else. They pay the landlord. They pay the phone company. They pay the grocery store and the subscription services. They tell themselves that they will save whatever is left over at the end of the month. But as we all know, there is never anything left over. When you pay yourself first, you are sending a powerful message to your brain and to your money. You are stating that your future and your freedom are more important than your current expenses. Even starting with 10% is enough. This is not about the amount of money. It is about the ironclad habit of securing your future before you satisfy your present. Now, those first 2 rules are about protecting the money you already have. They are about building a wall around your finances. But the next rules are about growth. This is where the gap between the average person and the wealthy person begins to widen. Rule number 3 is to avoid bad debt at all costs. In the world of finance, not all debt is created equal. There is a massive difference between debt that builds your future and debt that destroys it. Bad debt is any money borrowed for things that lose value the moment you buy them. Credit cards, high-interest personal loans, and financing for luxury items are the chains that keep people locked in a cycle of poverty. Every month you carry bad debt, you are paying a massive tax on your future. You are paying someone else for the privilege of spending money you didn't have. The goal is simple. Avoid debt that doesn't build your wealth. If you already have it, make paying it off your absolute priority. You cannot build a skyscraper on a foundation of sand, and you cannot build wealth on a foundation of high-interest debt. Rule number 4 is where the magic happens. Make your money work for you. At some point in your life, you have to stop trading your hours for dollars and start trading your dollars for freedom. This means investing. Many people are intimidated by the word investing because they think they need thousands of dollars to begin. But in the modern world, that is no longer true. You can start with almost nothing. What you need is not a large sum of money. You need consistency and time. When you invest early, even a small amount grows through the power of compounding. Compounding is the process where your money earns interest, and then that interest earns more interest. It is a snowball rolling down a mountain. It starts small, but eventually it becomes unstoppable. The longer you wait to start, the more of that growth you lose. Start small, but for the sake of your future, start now. Rule number 5 is the one that is most often forgotten, yet it is perhaps the most important. Keep learning. The difference between people who build lasting wealth and people who struggle forever is not luck or inheritance. It is knowledge applied consistently over time. The world of money is always changing, and your greatest asset is your own mind. Every book you read, every video you watch, and every new concept you master is a tool in your financial toolkit. The more tools you have, the better your decisions become. Wealth is not a destination you reach. It is a result of the person you become through constant learning and growth. Let's recap these 5 laws of wealth. Spend less than you earn. Pay yourself first. Avoid bad debt. Make your money work. And never stop learning. You do not have to master all 5 of these today. In fact, trying to do everything at once often leads to doing nothing at all. Just pick one rule. Start there. Build the habit until it becomes part of who you are. Your financial future is not decided by where you started or how much you make today. It is decided by the system you choose to follow next. This is Mops, and I will see you in the next step of your journey toward freedom.